today I want to talk to you about Facebook, okay? How to get better engagement, how to get more engagement on your stuff. And you're all the time people complaining that nobody likes their stuff, nobody's following their stuff, nobody's sharing their stuff, nobody's commenting on their stuff. They post something they thought was really good and they get crickets. I don't know if that works for you guys, if you see that. It's happened to me too. But I'm going to talk today about how to get more engagement, how to get better engagement on Facebook, and how to customize your news feed so that you're not wasting time, plodding through a whole bunch of crap, a whole bunch of shit. Sorry, that's really when I go through my news feed sometimes, it's like, wow, people really posted this stuff, it's trash. So I want to give you some ways that you can clean up your news feed and make it a better experience, and so that you can really scan through and follow the people you want to follow, okay, and interact with those people rather than trying to wade through all the crap that's on your news feed regularly. I'm going to show you how to do that. And also I'm going to show you how to spy on your competitors, okay? Some of your competitors may be doing Facebook ads. Even if you're not, there's a way that you can kind of get a handle on what they're doing with their ads that are successful, and how you know that an ad is successful, and how you can kind of steal what they're doing and work with it and make it to your advantage. So those are the three things I'm gonna focus on today. If you guys are cool with that, let me know. Okay, getting more and better engagement on Facebook. First of all, what I always do is look at your own habits. Right now, part of Facebook, part of any social media is you want to attract people like you. You want to attract people who you want to work with, right? And there's nobody better than people who are like you. So look at your own habits when you're on Facebook or any kind of social media, and what do you like? When you scroll down your newsfeed, what attracts you? What makes you like something or comment on something? What is it? Is it an ad? It might be. If you guys are, maybe you guys are hyper into marketing and ads turn you on, that's great. Then, that's one thing that you want to include. I tell you right now, for me, I post different things. I post lifestyle pictures. I post some personal stuff. I post quotes or memes. I post links to blog posts or links to videos, or I just post a video in there by itself, straight from my desktop onto Facebook. And I can tell you right now, just from my experience, lifestyle pictures are huge. I get a lot of engagement on lifestyle pictures. I get a lot of engagement on video. I get a lot of engagement on quotes. Okay. I get very little engagement on when I post to my blog. Although I know people are going over there, I'm not necessarily getting likes and comments on Facebook. Okay, so why am I in Puerto Rico? I'm in Puerto Rico because my wife's family is in Puerto Rico. And I'm also here to get some rest and relax, so that's why I'm on Facebook, in Puerto Rico. Okay, so look at your own habits and think of, what is it that you post that gets the most engagement? Go scan down, on your profile. Go down your posts on Facebook and look and see what gets you the most engagement, and do more of it. Okay, do more of it, because what happens is, as people engage with you more, Facebook likes it more and starts showing more of your stuff, so that when you do post something, maybe to your blog or to a video or whatever, people are more likely to see it. Okay, because if they don't see it, you've lost, right? There's no way you can win if they don't see it. So you want to get people engaging as much as possible on your newsfeed, on the stuff that you post. And the only way to do that is to post stuff that people want to see. So people love when I post lifestyle pictures. I posted today pictures of this beautiful place, and people loved it. I post inspiring quotes. People love that kind of stuff. People like to see videos, although make them short. People's attention span on social media is short, so if you're going to make videos, make them short. But that's the kind of stuff that people like. Personal stuff, okay? Stuff of how you overcame a struggle, if that's something you've done. Anything like that is very inspiring for people, and I think they tend to engage more. They like, they comment, they share even. And the more Facebook sees that, the more that you're going to show up in their newsfeed. So that when you do finally post something of value, a valuable piece of content you did, or a video, or whatever it is, a blog post or an audio, whatever it is, whenever you post it in there, people are going to see it. And they may not interact with it, they may not like it on Facebook or whatever, but they may go to it. Okay, and that's really what you want. So you want people to go over to your blog post or your video, wherever it is, and interact with it, preferably on your own blog. I mean, that's my favorite place to send people because my blog is my home, my online home here. So I usually, if I'm going to send people anywhere off Facebook, I send them to my blog, and that works out real well. Okay, so your own habits. Look at your own habits on Facebook. Look at your own engagement, your experience with your own engagement on your own profile. See what works, and just do more of it. You just do more of it. All right, so let's talk about customizing your newsfeed, okay? Because I'm part-time. Maybe you guys are part-time. I don't know, but I'm sure everybody has limited time. We all spend too much time scrolling through our newsfeed, seeing what kind of floats our boat we want to like and comment on, people maybe we want to follow, and make sure that we see their stuff. And there's a way to kind of tweak Facebook so that you see what you want to see for the most part. Okay, so you're looking for a better experience. You want to limit your time just going through your profile, and you want to follow people that you want to maybe engage with in a different way. So here's what you do. As you scroll through your newsfeed, you can kind of train Facebook to tell them what you want to see more of and what you want to see less of. If you want to see more of something, interact with it. Okay, like it, comment on it, share it. Okay, that's just telling Facebook basically that you really dig what's in your newsfeed. That's fine. If you don't like stuff that's in your newsfeed, there's a little inverted V. Actually, I guess it's a V. It's like this. It's not inverted. It's like this. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's on the right side, top right. It's either an inverted V or just a straight V. I can't remember. But when you click on that with your mouse, it's going to give you an option that says, I want to see less of this kind of stuff. So if you click on that, you're telling Facebook, I'm not crazy about this kind of stuff on my newsfeed. And so you're training Facebook basically on how to do this. And it works really well, because once you tell them you want to see less of it, they show you less of it. If you want to tell them you want to see less of a certain person, they'll show you less from a certain person. If you see an ad that you don't like, tell them, I don't want to see this ad. I don't want to see this type of ad. Now, I don't think you should do that with all ads, and I'll explain why in a minute. But if you see a really annoying, kind of hypey type of ad that really just annoys you, then you can click on that little V there, and you can basically say, I don't want to see this kind of ad, so don't show it on my newsfeed. And after a while, after a few days of doing this, you're going to find that going through your newsfeed is a really pleasant experience. Okay, what you can do also, if there's people post stuff from different websites that you don't like maybe they post political stuff that you don't want to see, whatever it is, you can actually tell Facebook, I don't want to see anything more from this site. Okay, and they won't show you anymore. So when you do this after a while, 2, 3, 4 days, maybe a week, all of a sudden you go through your newsfeed, and it's really a pleasure to go through it, because you see stuff from people that you like, people that you want to interact with, people who inspire you in some way, or basically maybe people who you just want to keep an eye on. Maybe they're your competitors or whatever. You can actually train Facebook to do this for you, and it works really well. Okay, so that's two things. The final thing is you can use Facebook to spy on your competitors. Okay, some people don't know this, but you can actually use Facebook to see what your competitor's doing when you're placing an ad, a Facebook ad. Okay, so if you see an ad that maybe in the same kind of niche that you're doing, and it's been first of all, ads that have been around for a while usually means that they're profitable in some way, or they wouldn't run them. So in that case, you're going to want to keep an eye on that ad, right? You want to see what they're doing. Facebook ads come and go, but ones that are there for quite a while, you know that they're working. And so you want to, first of all, keep an eye on that ad. And what you want to do is you want to spy on them, okay? You want to spy on your competitors, and this is how you do it. When you find an ad that you've seen for a while, and it's from a competitor or somebody you know, and you want to see what they've done, what they've used to focus on that ad, how they've basically built the ad. Again, you click on that little V, okay, on the top right of the ad, and it's going to say, why am I seeing this? Okay, why am I seeing this? And when that happens, and you click on that, what's going to happen is it's going to show you basically what age group that this person who placed the ad is focusing on. where they're focusing on geographically, and what interests they're focusing on. So it might say you're seeing this ad because this person is focusing on people 30 years and over in the United States who have shown that they have interest in network marketing, or in Jim Rohn, or in My Lead System Pro or Elite Marketing Pro, anything like that. So you're going to know basically how they've targeted that ad. And that's going to give you a little bit of an insight into maybe where you want to be spending some of your time to get an idea of, maybe you don't want to run ads, that's fine. But if somebody's targeting an ad and says, and they say, well, you're seeing this ad because basically it's the marketer is targeting people who like Network Marketing Pro, Eric Worre's Network Marketing Pro. Okay, when you see that, you may want to head over to Network Marketing Pro. Make sure you're engaging with some of these folks, because the marketer who has that ad that's working, obviously think that's a good place to fish, and you want to fish there too. So even if you're not running ads, you can go over there and start talking to people, and maybe join some groups or whatever that have to do with that, and that might give you a whole different pond to fish in if you're looking for people to talk to about your business. So don't forget that little V, or inverted V, I'm not sure, on the top right. It gives you a whole lot of options. Okay, it can tell you why you're seeing stuff. It can help you limit what you don't want to see. It can block people who annoy you, and I've blocked so many people. So many people annoy me. Okay, but use what Facebook gives you. Facebook allows you a lot of leverage to basically customize your newsfeed and to tell you a lot of information about what people are doing. So you got to use that. Okay, you got to use that to your advantage when you're on social media. If you're part-time, you don't have a lot of time to putz around and to go through a bunch of crap. So make sure that you tell Facebook what you want to see and how you want to see it, and they'll do it for you. They'll just do it for you. One more thing that I forgot to tell you: if there are people you want to make sure you see stuff first, you could do that by going over to their profile, and where it says that you're friends, click on that, and it'll say you want to see their get notifications. Click on Get Notifications, and that'll tell you that you want to basically see their post first in your newsfeed. So if you really want to follow people, I know you guys all want to follow me, so definitely do that. Do that. Go over to their profile, click on the Friends tab, click on Get Notifications, and that'll take care of you. Okay, that's what I got for you guys today. I'm going to stay here for a couple of seconds, see if you guys have any questions that you want to hit me up on, and if not, then we'll call it a day here. But appreciate you guys being on here. I know it's kind of the middle of the day. I'm always amazed at Periscope, how people just are they're on it, man. They're just on it. I think that's so amazing. If you just joined, guys, I'm sorry. I'm pretty much done with what I'm doing here. I've just given some really valuable Facebook tips on how to basically leverage Facebook to work for you and to spy on your competitors. I will post this training on my blog over at bobandrosemary.com, so make sure you're over there and take a look at it. And if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, make sure you're friends with me. Okay, it's facebook.com/BobandRosemary, and just send me a message so I know who you are. Tell me you're on my Periscope, and I'll make sure that I accept your friend requests, and we can hook up that way too. Because the more places that we're friends, basically, the more chances we can interact.